My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. I must inform you that I do not live in this house by myself, but live here with other people. Sometimes other members of the household may have to walk through areas where I might be recording with other family members on the phone. If you hear any noise like that, please feel free to disregard. We are doing our best to get noise canceling equipment, which may at least keep you from hearing exactly what is being said. Thank you for considering. Well, I say a little moment comes along, and I do think I've probably gotten the tablet up a little loud because I was charging my headset today and sort of had to turn it up a little bit to hear the music a little better. Sometimes it is a little softer on the tablet itself than it is on the little cordless headset, or better yet, the Bluetooth headset as we call it. And just wanted to come on this moment just to kind of give you all little demonstrations as to what we're going to do next with these little cherubs. Try to kind of, I'd say, like carve along the legs a little bit and try to kind of like put a little bit of extra step into them and say this is just kind of the thing that comes down to being, I say, and you know, it's just kind of a little thing that we say or do just to show we kind of got a little bit of power in us and how we kind of work our way about what little we can do. And I tell y'all that I've got the little ways of working here, and the ways it kind of goes, I say that it's just with little power and image and all things I say we just do little bright little kind nice things for people and say that it's all just a good little step we take just to kind of, you know, smooth out some legs a little bit and work a little ways along, make some little bit of extra power in our step to do what all we kind of just do, and then kind of carve out so we see just what steps were taken to make the little work just come right along as it does. Take a little rounding to the sides, put a little rounding to the knees and the legs, I say, and just on each side. That's how far we go. And I'd say we won't spend too much time on one or two of these because we're gonna try before the end of the video to try to get them all taken care of, get the little challenge done, and just kind of try to make a little ways about this. And I got on this morning to record the last video that I recorded last night, to upload it rather, and just kind of get that little extra step in what we do just to make things happen so brightly and nicely, I say, and then kind of work a little ways about the little areas we have where we do a little bit of time and work just to kind of work along and make things so they're going to be neat and worth the effort in the long run. I say, for little things we know, it's like we know God can make all things work together for the good, and that's just what we see as we look a little further along. I mean, there's been some stuff I've learned in life, and even at this little Bible study art class I've been taking, and that lady who was teaching the class, she even kind of introduced me to this other thing she does, these painting classes she has, and some little facility in Versailles she rents out to do them in. So that's kind of what I see the work just being about for the very moment, and what it comes down about to is just one little thing after another that kind of has a little work to do in it. And I say that this little bit of something that comes out this way, it's just going to make a little thing just to do what we do here, to kind of separate a little bit out of the arms and hands below the wrists, I say. And I say a little carving out shall be just done with all we have. I say, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, life, life, life. It's just kind of strangey. I say, little foolish little time of life, I tell y'all. Oh, I say, finally, working out, just kind of getting these things just in the place where we like them to be, and I say, just kind of getting stuff out of what we have and what we are doing, I say, making things just challenging and incomplete to us. And so, kind of work along here, make the little thing where we're going to try to work in the hands there. And I say that there's probably a little step here we're going to try to take on the rest of these little cherubs now. This is a moment we go over to the little walnut one, and I say just kind of like put little shavings into its legs, round off the little feelings of all this little guilt that we have, because I tell y'all, little carving does us some good sometimes. And I'd say, there's been different things I've carved at different times. There's been times I've carved little Buddhas before. I mean, I tell you, I'm not a Buddhist worshiper, but I tell y'all that it's just kind of one of those things where I always enjoy kind of reading about these people and little teachings they had to the earth, and all the things they always taught people. I mean, in some ways they kind of had some hero stuff about them and taught little good things now and then, but it's just one of those things where we always see that there's not much to identify with about religion, but it'll come down to where you'll have a little time and effort and work involved in your little steps. And so I say we kind of got where we sort of shave along the insides of these walnut legs. I say get the little curve inside of the little step. I say, and kind of with all we have, just to kind of work along a little properties. And this is where we kind of shave the little legs of the cherub. Like I say, cherubs are good little critters that show little signs to us. These days, they don't get as much popularity as they used to, but I mean, I tell you, they always just kind of mean something to me, because in my younger years, I used to shop Dollar Tree a lot and see a lot of these neat little figures in there, and all the little nice, interesting little things about them and what all they show to us. And I say image is everything now. So we're going to try to kind of work along the inside here, try to remove wood along this way and kind of take it along so we can kind of trim little works out of this and kind of make it so we're going to see such a bright little angel come out of our work to do all we do, I say, and get along to where we work so hard just to have things be what they're just about going to be, and then kind of have a little work just be done in the cherub and kind of take it where we're going to go to the very next level with this very next one too. Try to put the little kind of carving stuff in to try to work our way down to just seeing the level where it comes. Oh, I say we're just rounding things off for the hands and the arms, getting little time and place and things and little stuff done to make a little cute little character of an angel. And of all the ones I've made, some were of polymer clay and interesting little things like that, but I'd say we're just going to kind of come along these cherry ones, try to just do the sides, maybe just try to keep this video short enough that we won't try to do it all, but I'd say there's probably going to be some things we'll do when we get around in between videos here uploading and try to get a little faith done in our work to where we see little angels just brightening up, chasing us down and moving us to a little better, more glorious place where we see bright days a-coming, bright nights a-lifting us, and then just where we're going to sort of put a little bit of extra time and faith in our work to see what we're going to challenge ourselves to be, to where this kind of work is just kind of the thing we see and make for ourselves and others. For one thing, I say that we got a little challenge in our lives sometimes, and we got to accept them at times, because they're just going to be little interesting steps for us to take, and I'd take every opportunity I have to learn about art. So that's why I talked about these painting classes I might consider taking, because somebody just, you know, they become your friends and they teach you real wonderful, kind, and nice things, I say. Oh, good work in life. Oh, what it means. Oh, I say, this is just joyful little times where we come along in our work. Think I'm going to do maybe the starting point on these, come along where we make these little legs, work along this, try to make the kind little angel just to be a little faith and work and challenge in our lives, because we know angels are God's creatures. There were one, there were two, there were three little angels. There were four, there were five, there were six little angels. There were seven, there were eight, there were nine little angels. 10 little angels in the band on Sunday morning. So that's just kind of the thing we see in our work. So I come up just to say that I'll challenge you all to another little project one day and let you all see how it goes, because I enjoy doing it. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the future. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned.